Hey everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make slow cooker French dip sandwiches. Now we're in the winter time here. We had around a foot of snowfall a couple days ago, so I'm trying to find some easy and delicious recipes for you all to enjoy inside at this time of year. And one of my favorite things is a French dip sandwich, and the secret to it, in my opinion, is that delicious gravy or au jus that you dip the sandwich in when it's done. Now look, this is super easy, and I'm going to cook everything here in my trusty old slow cooker because it fills the house with a delicious aroma and it does all the work. Not a whole lot of ingredients. The star of the show is just over a 3-pound rump roast, but you can use an eye of a round, you can use chuck roast, any kind of meat that's lean, not a whole lot of fat. I got an onion, I got some Better Than Bullion beef base, some minced garlic, I got a winter lager from Samuel Adams, some Worcestershire sauce, and I got 3 cans of soup, 1 of French onion, and then 2 of the beef consomme. And that's going to be the base for our delicious gravy. So stick around, I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is to season your piece of beef with salt and pepper. Like I mentioned earlier, this is just over a 3-pound beef roast, rump roast, and I'm just putting a little bit of kosher salt on each side and a little bit of ground black pepper. Now if there's big pieces of fat, feel free to cut that off, but I think it adds to the flavor of the au jus and the gravy that we're making, and you can always remove the thick pieces if once it's done cooking, because this is going to simmer for several hours and it's going to be really like shreddable with a fork when we're all done. So a little bit of kosher salt, a little bit of ground black pepper. Don't go crazy here. We want to definitely season it, but realize that the soup that we're putting in there also has some salt in it. Just kind of spread it around. We want to get all sides. Flip it around real quick. I'll reverse the process here. And that's pretty much it. So let me finish this. We'll be back in a second. All right, so I have everything arranged here. Super easy, like I said. Just to go over the ingredients again. I have 1 small onion that I kind of chopped up, not in a real little bit, little tiny pieces like dice, but just big thick pieces. They will shrink down as this cooks. I got 2 cans of the beef consomme, 1 can of French onion. I got 1 beer. Try to use more of a flavorful beer. You can use a stout or a porter. I'm just using this new winter lager from Samuel Adams. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll be having one of these while I wait for this to cook. I got some of the Better Than Bullion. I got some minced garlic, and I got some Worcestershire sauce. So look how easy this is going to be, and all the exact measurements are going to be down in the video description. We're going to start by putting 2 cans of the beef consomme soup in there. And if you don't have this soup available in your supermarket, feel free to use beef stock, but I think this gives it a little bit more of a beefy flavor. Okay, we're going to add the last can, the French onion soup. If you don't have French onion, you don't need to put French onion in. I think it's just a good contrast. Okay, now we're going to put the liquid ingredients. We're going to do that Better Than Bullion. If you don't have this Better Than Bullion beef stock, you can use like a beef bouillon cube if you'd like. That's very salty, so that's why I don't go crazy on the overboard on the salt. We got the minced garlic. Who doesn't like garlic more or less depending on your preferences? And then the Worcestershire sauce, okay? So we get all that put in. We're going to give this a good stir just to kind of incorporate everything together. Very easy, as you can tell. Now we'll pour in that beer, 1 12-ounce beer. All right. Give it another little stir. And you know, don't worry about alcohol. It's going to all burn away because this is going to be simmering for several hours. But if you don't like beer, again, use some beef stock. You'll be fine. And then finally, we're going to lay that onion down because we want to have a nice place for this beef to sit on. And there we go. We're just going to plop that on top, just like so. We're going to put the lid on it. How easy is that? So I'm starting in the early afternoon, so I'm just going to put this on high, probably to 4 to 5 hours. If I would have started it a little bit earlier, I could have kept it on low for 6 to 8 hours. And just go from there. Very easy. The last thing you need are going to be some nice rolls, some provolone cheese, and that's it. Dinner will be served. So this thing's right now on high. I'll see you guys back shortly. All right, guys, welcome back. Time for a drink review. I'm trying Samuel Adams Winter Lager, festive and smooth. I did see on here, where was it? Ginger. Let's see, infused with ginger peel, cinnamon, and ginger. And it's 5.9% alcohol. So that's what I'm having. This is my daughter, Ava Grace.
I was a little goofed up today.
And my son, Kyle. Ava Grace is having one where it says drink and play. Because it's got a little toy. What was the other one you did?
I did Paw Patrol with Rocky I got in the toy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was an apple juice.
This is strawberry kiwi with a little toy. And what is this? Hatchimals?
Hatchimals, yeah.
You know all about that?
Play and drink.
Yeah, I know. It's a toy brand. There's even waterproof ones.
Oh, really? Okay, well, she knows more than I know. And Kyle's having another Wisconsin soda from Sprecher. It's Orange Dream. Sprecher?
Sprecher.
Sprecher.
Because that's the Germany word.
I think they're made out of Milwaukee. They have all kinds, root beer and so forth. But this is called Orange Dream. So that's what Kyle's having.
Okay, so...
All right, I twisted it off for you. There you go. Did you pour it? This one is not a twist off. Hang on, Ava Grace.
Mine is.
Well, hang on. You got to pull that plastic cap off. What you got to do.
All right.
All right. You got it?
Do you twist it?
No, you don't twist it, I don't think. I think you do it and then you pull up. But hang on, before we do that, move. Let me try to see if I can cut that toy out, because I know you're going to want to know what's going on with that, right? I remember last time was a little bit of a struggle.
I know. Last time it was a big struggle, so you need to get some knife or something to...
Well, yeah, they don't want people to rip it off in the store, so I think they use some kind of glue.
Glue?
In addition to this plastic wrap.
Well, if there's glue stuck to it, that keeps it harder.
Oh, oh.
There we go.
All right.
See what Hatchimal thing we got. Ooh.
What is it?
Look. I guess it's one of the Hatchimals. Let's
Comes
see.
in a little container. Do you know which one this is?
I got
A duck.
a
Some
duck.
sort.
See.
I'm going to go show the camera. You look up the name.
Right there.
I know, it's right here, but I...
Looks like he's winking.
They're not named.
Oh, they're not named?
No.
Oh, well, that's no good.
We'll just name it
Winky.
Juice.
Winky, because look, it's winking.
That's a good name.
There's
for
no
it.
names?
Collect them all.
We'll name it no name.
Oh, there is no name. Well, that's no fun. All right.
We just got no name.
And here's my Samuel Adams
For it.
Winter Lager. It's dark. What did it say again? Let's see. Holiday Lager's rich malt notes and accents of cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel is perfect for any festivity. All right. And put yours over here, Kyle, so people can see the bottle.
Here you can see the...
All right, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching my video. Cheers. Guys, cheers to each other.
Smells exactly like a orange. Those
Ooh,
little orange.
I think I can
cream
smell mine a
puffs
little
or-
bit.
Oh, really?
I
Dreamsicles?
can see the color of it.
All right. Thanks again for watching, guys.
Let's see.
Yeah, this one's not very is malty, not very hoppy. What?
I can't do mine because I can't even drink it.
You have to pull it up. See, there. Now try.
I went to do it for you. Okay.
Now try.
She's
I already pulled it up for you. I think it'll work now, but you got to tilt it back. Pretty smooth, definitely more malt. I don't taste any hops. I'm trying to taste ginger. Whoops. Did you get some? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Are you
That's
getting
the
some?
thing that happened with the cup.
Yeah, but did you get some?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, what do you think?
Oh, it's really good. It's
Real
like the
kiwi strawberry.
it's the sweet kind. The grams of sugar. I better see. 5 grams. Okay, I'll
Well,
go
5
with
grams
That's
isn't that
fine.
bad. Okay,
5
that's fine.
grams
She
is
knows.
fine. It's just a very good drink.
All
I
right.
say it's very good.
And what do you
especially
think,
with the
Kyle? What
sunset.
about your
You know it's good when Ava says, "Oh, I better check the grams of sugar."
Orange Dream? So how is it?
This is gonna sound like a cheesy review, but this tastes exactly like a orange creamsicle.
Really?
It's very smooth and
A cheesy
I like it.
review, really? Cheesy
Oh, that is
review.
good.
I'd say that, Ava.
It reminds me of the baby aspirins I used to get as a kid. They were orange flavor. Has that same flavor. Drink it out of your glass. All right, guys, this has been going, I think, for just over 3 hours. It's definitely bubbling. I'll enjoy this beer. We'll come back. I'll open the lid for the first time, check it out, maybe rotate or turn over that big piece of beef in there, give it a quick stir, probably give it a few more hours, and we're going to have some delicious French dip sandwiches in a little bit. All right, guys, let's say cheers again and thank our viewers.
Ava's done for tonight.
She's not only finishing the drink,
Almost.
she's destroying the bottle.
Cheers, you guys.
All right, guys.
Bye, Winky.
Yeah, bye to Winky. We'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, here we are. It's been around 3 hours and 15 minutes. Let's take a look and see how this looks like. Hopefully you don't steam up the camera there. Oh, it smells good. All right, I'm gonna kind of stir it around a little bit, and there's that big piece of beef. Let's see if I can just flip that over just to make sure everything's getting cooked consistently. Here we go. All right. Probably let it go another couple hours. We are set. Just wanted you guys to see how it looks around halfway through the cooking time. We'll be back shortly. All right, welcome back. It's been exactly 6 hours, so I'm gonna try to remove this rump roast, and I'm not sure if it's really tender. It might just shred very easily with a couple pairs of forks, or I might need to slice it. Let's see. Well, I'm still able to remove it relatively in one piece. Okay, so let's see how tender this is. Oh yeah, look at that. Couple forks, comes right apart. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shred this. We'll see if there's some big fat pieces I might discard, throw away. And I'm gonna put it back in the slow cooker, stir it all in, let these pieces absorb some of that liquid, that delicious au jus gravy, and then we'll get our sandwiches assembled. I'm gonna butter up the buns and I'm gonna broil them in the oven for a few minutes just to get a nice toast on them. Look at this. All right. There we go, guys. Give me a second to continue to do this. We'll be back in a second. All right, so here we are. I shredded all of that rump roast. We have the slow cooker here. I just gave it a good stir. That delicious au jus. I did remove a couple fat pieces that I saw in here because I didn't really trim that rump roast. So if you see a big fatty piece, just take it out. So now we're just going to add this back in. Like I said, we're going to try to let this meat absorb some of that delicious gravy. And I'm going to turn off the slow cooker right now. I'm going to put it on the keep warm setting, which means it won't really be bubbling and boiling. This meat is perfectly cooked. I just want it to kind of mellow out in here, but I want it to keep nice and warm and hot and ready for us to assemble our sandwiches. So let's see here, keep warm, there we go, keep warm. Give it a good stir. Oh man, it smells delicious. All right, and then we'll put the cover on it. I'm gonna get those buns out and I'll get them buttered up. We'll be back in just a second. All right, so I've buttered up some French rolls here that I have, and I'm just gonna broil these in the oven for, 4 or 5 minutes just to get them nice and toasted, so they'll be a little bit harder when we put French dip in. You want the bread, you don't want it so it's gonna be a soppy mess and fall apart. You wanna kind of get a little hardness on this bread by toasting it. So butter them up. You can use French rolls or these buns or whatever kind of crusty bread you desire. So I'm gonna throw these in the oven. We'll be back shortly. These are the bottom of the buns that I toasted. Now we're gonna add some of the beef to each one of these. I'm gonna put some provolone cheese on there and just like kind of put them back in the broiler just to melt the cheese. And I want to kind of drain this liquid because we're gonna provide that for the dipping. So yeah, just let it drip a little bit. Look at this, wonderful. A little bit of onion, a little bit of that beef. All right. Whoops, wow. All right, so here I've put out the beef on here. We're gonna put one nice thick slice of smoked provolone cheese on here. And like I said, we're just gonna throw this in the broiler just for maybe a couple minutes to get the cheese melted, and dinner will be served. Just like so. All right, so here we are, fresh out of the broiler. I mean, look at that. Wow, we've got a couple here. Of course, my dog Dixie decides it's time to get a drink of water, so we're gonna put these wonderful toasted French roll buns on top. Let me just cut into one of these here. I'm gonna cut these in half so we can give them a sample. Let's take a look here. All right, there we go. Look at this. Man, it smells wonderful. Here we go, guys. We'll be back in a second to give these a sample. All right, welcome back. I'm here with my whole family, my son Kyle, my wife Monica,
Hi.
my daughter Ava Grace.
Hi.
She can't eat this, but
I'm sorry I haven't been doing Taste of You in a while.
okay. She's gonna try macaroni and cheese on camera.
From Velveeta.
From Velveeta. There you go. Okay.
Get all that.
Yeah.
I got some au jus right here. So let's grab a.
Because I can't eat all this stuff.
Grab one?
Yeah, but one day you will.
Dip it in there.
I can't grab it. The bottom's.
Oh, is that one too soggy? Here, try this one.
There you
That
go.
one's better. Some of them got a little soggy because they were the first ones I made. Okay. Dip it in there. Wow, that's good. That au jus is definitely adding some flavor. There's a lot of little beef
The flavor
chunks in it.
profile is very, very good.
Hey, Grace, how's your mac and cheese? Look at the camera, tell them.
It's one of my favorite kinds of mac and cheeses. It's a really good like snack or dinner. It's a good just something to like hold you over while you're waiting for something.
Okay,
All right.
all right.
It's a great.
Awesome. So Kyle, you're kind of the man of a few words here. What do you think?
That's good.
It's good?
I like that you added the onion. The onion really gave it a lot more flavor.
Just it's good.
A little salty, but not bad. I mean, it's got great flavor, and actually the aftertaste is really good. I guess if I would do anything different, maybe use low sodium beef.
I think
oil.
I oversalted meat a little bit, but I'm just so used to doing that.
It's really good though.
Which is another reminder, go light on the salt or go low sodium if you can.
Very good.
But
This is super good.
the flavor of the meat, that au jus,
Yeah. Ooh, it's good.
Alright guys, as always, I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button.
In the bottom part of the screen.
Is my logo. You can click on that and subscribe to my channel. And the link above is to my website. It has all my recipes, ericsmokingbbq.com. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.
He'd love it if you could consider subscribing.
Yes, I would love it if you
We
could
would love
subscribe.
it.
You can have that one, Count.
Bye, guys.
Bye.